Hey everyone, it's Unlucky Black Cat here with my first narrated Wi-Fi battle. It was against Nightz from the Serby chat room. I was looking for a battle, he accepted, and we had a pretty good battle. I'm going to lead off with my Sand Slash, and he's going to lead off with an Ambipom. I'm expecting a fake out here, but I know Sand Slash can take it because he's a physical tank, and he actually just goes for the U-turn right off the bat. I wasn't even thinking about taunt at the time, but I still went for rocks anyway, and he just saves himself the Life Orb recoil and goes to Zapdos, and I get up my rocks. I don't want Sand Slash to take a Heat Wave or Hidden Power, Ice, or Grass, so I'm going to switch out to my Spiritomb because he's my special wall. And he does try going for the Hidden Power, Ice, or Grass. I actually don't know which one it is. And my Spiritomb takes it amazingly well. And I'm going to burn this Zapdos to get some residual damage on it because it's one of those physically defensive Zapdos that are getting pretty popular. And basically we get into a mini stall war here. He's going to keep going for the T-Bolts, and I'm going to go for Shadow Sneak and Will-O-Wisp. He gets the Power Hacks. Doesn't matter that much because Spiritomb is extremely slow to begin with, but it is annoying because I do get Power Hacks later in the battle, which it didn't change the outcome of the battle that much. It was just annoying because my Spiritomb ends up doing less than he could have, but yeah, it wasn't that big a deal. He's gonna Thunderbolt me, and I get Power Hacks here. And we both get leftovers. And he gets hurt by his burn. So, just to get damage on this thing, I'm going to start using Pursuit. Just in case he actually switches, it'll do a little bit more. And yeah, not really much to say. He gets burned, leftovers. Basically just keeps repeating. I go for the Shadow Sneak just in case, but it's really not doing anything. I should have Pain Splitted here, predicting the Roost, but I just didn't think of it at the time. And he's just gonna kill off my Spiritomb. And that's the end of the stall war, basically. I thought I'd be able to take this last Thunderbolt, but I just didn't. It probably got max damage. And in a second, I'm going to go into my Heracross, and it's Scarfed, but he doesn't know that right now, because I doubt this Zapdos has any speed. And I go for the Stone Edge, thinking that I'll have a very good chance of taking it out, but he actually lives with a very, very small amount of HP, and he goes for the Roost, which he should have just went for the Heat Wave, because now I'm going to go for the Stone Edge again, get him down very low, and he's actually going to miss the Heat Wave here, which I guess makes up for the Paralyze on my Spiritomb, but that was very, very, very good for my Heracross because that would have taken him out. And I'm Scarfed, so I'm locked into Stone Edge, and since Zapdos has pressure, I'm down to I think 4 left, and he sends it in Empoleon, and I'm locked into Stone Edge, which isn't going to do anything to Empoleon, so I'm going to switch out to my Mismagius as he agilities, and he goes for the Surf here, and I go for the Calm Mind because I know after a Calm Mind I can live the second Surf and take it out with a Thunderbolt, because I do have some special defense invested in my Mismagius. So I get leftovers, and he gets a crit on this Surf, which was really annoying, but that's just the way the game goes. And I send in my Heracross, which outspeeds his Empoleon by 4 points, because I have 442 speed, and I believe he has 338 after an agility, so that was pretty lucky. And he's going to send in the Ambipom, and after the defense drop I really don't want to take a fake out on my Heracross, so I'm going to go back into my Sand Slash, And he goes with the fake out, and I'm going to go for the Earthquake here, I believe. And he's going to switch into a Skeptile. Now, I was hoping he'd overpredict and not go for the Leaf Storm, so I stayed in. Actually, I'm getting ahead of myself, sorry. So the EQ, it doesn't do much, but after I saw the leftovers, I actually thought it was a Subseeder, but yeah, it turned out to be a physical Skeptile, because he goes for the Rock Slide, predicting the switch into, I don't exactly know what he was predicting the switch into, but I go for the Stone Edge. It does a decent amount of damage, and then knowing he'll go for the grass move now, I'm going to swap in my Heracross, who is going to resist the Leaf Blade, but it still actually does it still does a decent chunk, even after the resistance, because Heracross's defense isn't that great. And I'm just going to go for the close combat, and that's going to take out the Skeptile. And he's going to send back in the Ambipom. But I make a pretty good prediction here, knowing he'll probably go for the U-turn, predicting the switch into Sandslash. So I stay in close combat, and that'll take out his Ambipom with an unnecessary crit. I didn't even notice that the first time around. So my defenses are going to drop, and he's going to send in an Alakazam. And knowing the Psychic's coming, I'm going to switch into my Weavile, which he hasn't seen yet, which is immune to the Psychic. And I was so close to clicking Pursuit here, but I just didn't because I hadn't seen his last Pokemon, so I didn't know if he'd switch for sure. So I just went for the safe Night Slash, and he brings in an Infernape, and I really don't feel like taking a Mach Punch because I think that would KO my Weavile because of his very poor defenses. So I'm going to swap into my Sandslash, and he's going to go for the Flare Blitz, which my Sandslash can take, and that's going to do a buttload of recoil damage to him. And I'm just going to stay in, let Sandslash go down, and he's going to get a ton of recoil again. I believe this Infernape was banded because I didn't see a Life Orb recoil, but it might have, and I know it's not Scarfed. Actually, I don't at this point in the battle because I'm getting ahead of myself again. But I'm going to go for the Mach Punch, and he's going to switch into his Alakazam. And Alakazam still takes a lot because of his very poor defenses. And I'm going to U-turn here, predicting the Shadow Ball or something like that. But he actually goes for the Trick. He was a Specs Alakazam. And then my U-turn is going to kill him off. And I'm going to send in my Scarf Heracross. And he's going to send in his Infernape. And I'm going to Aerial Ace for the win. And that's the end of the battle. So that was a good game. And if you want to battle, send me a message. My friend code is on my profile. And comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.